Okay, welcome everyone. Let's stand. We're going to do a flow warm up today. So we're going to do a lot of breathing and some movement just to warm up our bodies. And then we'll get into our postures. So let's start nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Deep cleansing breath. Up inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Another deep cleansing breath. Up inhaling. Exhale, stretch and lower. Down, keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing. Feeling the stretch up the sides of your body as you reach. And now, nice and tall again, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now here the flow starts. So keep the feet on the floor, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Come back to the center and rotate just the upper body to the right. Come back to the center, left arm down, right arm up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and just stretch to the side, staying in the same plane. Up inhaling. Exhale, reach and change again and stretch in the same manner on this side. Up inhaling. Exhale, both arms up. Reach and either stretch upward or arch back, reaching back. Up inhaling. Exhale, stretch forward, bending at the hips, and just let the upper body relax down. I'll turn to the side. Keep the abs in tight. Rotate the upper body to the right, back to the center, and to the left. Make sure you're breathing. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, and then slowly round up one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale again, stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Now, have the arms out in the T position, palms down. Focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move and bring the right knee up, inhaling. Exhale, rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, arms up high. Reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or again, arch back, reaching back. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower to the T position, palms down again. Bring that left knee up, inhaling. Exhale, rotate it to the side and lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, come down into this fierce chair or Utkatasana pose, bending at the hips, looking up at the fingertips, pushing out at the hips when your knees are bent over the feet. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and either stretch upward or again, arch back, reaching back. Jaw closed for a better stretch in the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Mary's joining us now. So roll those shoulders back and straighten the arms for full range of motion. Go ahead and mute, Mary. Mute, Mary, if you haven't already done so. and then shake everything out. We're about finished with the warm up already, so that's a good thing. So just hopefully you're warmed up, and we're going to go right into some postures. We're going to go right into our triangles and lunges. We'll do lunges first. So left foot pointed forward, right foot perpendicular to it. Walk out about twice the width of the shoulders. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that right knee into that lunge. The knee is over the foot. We're in the warrior two posture, torso tall and as perpendicular to the floor as possible. Arms are parallel to the floor as you're reaching. Turn and look over those right fingertips over the bent right leg. Keep those abs in tight, torso tall, breathing. Now straighten the leg, inhaling. Exhale, push that left hip out, lower the right arm down, and bring the left arm straight up. Lowering down only if you can stay in the same plane. If you start coming forward, go back up where you were in the same plane. Lengthen the spine. Try not to put real weight on the lower arm if you can help it. Stack the shoulders if you can. Reach up, look up, and breathe. Keep those abs in tight. We did the lunge, the warrior two first. This is a triangle. If you want, you can lower that upper arm to be an extension of the spine, and then bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale, come back to the T position. Arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that knee. You may repeat the warrior two if you want, or you can bend the elbow and bring that upper arm, that left arm up as an extension of the torso. Try not to put real weight on the lower arm if you can help it. Reach, lengthen, look up, stay in that same plane with the exception of that right forearm and hand. Breathe. And now T position, inhaling. Exhale, straighten the leg again. Take a deep breath in, bringing the arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, push that hip out and repeat that triangle that we did, or you can cross over to a revolving triangle with the left hand on the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a prop, opening to the back. Keep those abs in tight. Lengthen the spine. Stack the shoulders. Reach up, look up, and breathe. Keep those legs as straight as possible. Modify if you need to, but triangles, try to have the legs straight. Lunges, bend the knees. Now back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position again. Go down and look at your feet. Just look down, take a deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to change sides. Now my right foot's pointed forward and my left foot is perpendicular to it. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee out into that warrior two posture. Knee over the foot, torso tall, arms parallel. Look over those fingertips. Abs always in tight. Breathing. Unless I tell you otherwise, which will be rare. Straighten the leg, inhale. Exhale, lower the left arm and bring the right arm up and slide down in that same plane into that triangle. Again, you can have your hands anywhere along the thigh or shin or on the floor. Lengthen the spine, stack the shoulders, reach up, look up and breathe. Keep those abs in nice and tight. You can lower the upper arm to have it, or raise it, whatever the case may be. An extension of the spine, then bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back to the T position. Arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower again to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that knee. You can repeat the warrior two or whatever you did on the other side. I'm going to bend my elbow. Stay high on that shoulder. Try not to put real weight. Have that right arm an extension of the right leg and torso. Abs in tight, looking up, breathing. In this lunge posture. Then T position, inhaling. Exhale, straighten the leg. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, lower again to the T position. Lower that left arm, push that right hip out, bring the right arm up, and repeat what you did on the other side. I crossed over to the revolving triangle. You do whatever you did and focus on your posture and your breathing. Back to the T position, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms again to the T position, palms down. Both feet pointing forward. They can actually be slightly pointed out, that's fine. Whatever works for you, I like mine forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend at the hips and come forward with a nice flat back. Head and neck are an extension of the spine. If you can stay nice and flat from hips to forehead, bend further and go to your limit. Bring the arms up in the flying position, reaching up with the arms and shoulders. Lengthen the spine, push out through the glutes. Breathe, everything's tight with the exception of the head and neck. Release and lower the arms, inhale. Exhale, just let the upper body relax down. Let gravity pull you down. Now keeping the legs and hips stationary. Actually, before we do that, you can stay in this posture or you can round or actually square the arms off with the hands on the elbows. You can just let your body hang or come into that full triangle. I'm going to scoot back on my mat just a little bit. You can have the hands on the back of the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Lengthen that spine and bring that torso in toward those straight legs, pushing out through the glutes. Abs are in tight. Really lengthen that spine, but no stress on the head and neck. Breathing. This full triangle. Now release the hold. And keeping the legs and hips stationary, place both hands on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle.
or heel, and bring the torso in toward that straight right leg. Don't worry about the head and neck. Focus on the torso. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Release the hold and in a fluid motion, rotate over to the other side. In the same stretch, keeping the legs and hips stationary. Breathe. Release and come back to the center. And just let the upper body relax down again. You may square the arms off again or again come into that full triangle. Whichever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. Now release the hold. Place your fingertips or palms on the floor or blocks in front of your feet and under your shoulders. Bring the heels in. You want your feet at about a 45-degree angle. Bend the knees over the feet. And I'm going to come up on my toes, inhaling, bringing the heels up. Exhale, slowly lower down, lowering the hips a little bit more. Again, up on the toes, inhaling. Exhale, slowly lower, lowering the hips a little more. One more time, up, inhaling on the toes. Exhale, lower down. And this time, come to the T position, palms down. Palms up and slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down. Again, roll the shoulders back, break big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Breathing, don't forget to breathe. And straighten the arms for full range of motion. Very good. Shake out, and let's get down to the floor. I'm going to rearrange my mat just a bit and my view. So you guys can go ahead and get down to the floor, just because we're going to spend the rest of the time on the floor, pretty much. And that wasn't very graceful. I should do that again. Here we'll go again. Much better. Now, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold, relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Hands on the ankles or the toes, and lower those knees down toward the floor. Nice and tall with the torso. Release the hold and rock and roll back and forth. Massaging the upper thighs and the glutes, promoting circulation.
Come back to the center, nice and tall. Back on my mat again. Lower those knees down. This time you may hold it here or release and put your hands back behind you. I like my fingers pointed outward. Some like theirs pointed forward, but lengthen the spine. You're going to be at a slight angle. Your back will be slightly arched. Don't lower your head too far down, but as an extension of the spine. Breathe. See if you can get those legs even closer to the mat. Awesome. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. And now release. Very good. And now we're going to rock the babies. We have twins. We're going to open our hips here. So I'm going to take my right leg first. The knee is bent. I'm going to put the sole of my right foot on the inside of my left elbow and wrap my right arm around so that the inside of my right elbow is wrapped around my right knee and rocking the baby back and forth. The higher you bring that leg up, the more you're going to open that hip. Breathe and keep the abs in tight and the torso as tall as possible. Rocking the baby. Hopefully you feel a nice opening of that hip. I know I do. So we've rocked this baby and it's time to put this baby down. And now we're going to take the twin and do the same with that. So my left knee is bent. The sole of my left foot is on the inside of my right inner elbow. And my left inner elbow is wrapped around my left knee. Rocking this baby. Again, you can bring it up higher if you want. Keep those abs in tight as you rock. What you can do is if you can't do this, you can just hold your foot and just rock as best you can until you get limber enough that you can do this. This is how you can bring actually the foot up above your head, behind the head. I can actually do my right one better. Anyway, that's helping. So now let's sit cross-legged, half lotus or full lotus. Half lotus, one foot up on the thigh, full lotus with both feet. And I'm going to pick myself up and rock a little, working on my upper body strength. You don't have to do that, but you may. I like to add that in whenever I can. We're going to do a little bit of stretching here, and we're also going to do a little twisting. So first of all, we're going to do a little bit of shoulder work too. So bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push out through those palms. You want to push out against imaginary walls that your palms are up against, just pushing, keeping the shoulders down and those arms nice and tight. Breathe. Keep the arms as parallel to the floor as possible. Then release. Bring the palms in and pull in as if you're pulling in them. Arms are long and tight. It's like you're pushing it against little imaginary walls on the inside of your hands now. Keep those arms tight and the shoulders back and down. Breathe. Release. Now palms forward, doing the same, pushing against those imaginary walls. Keeping the arms as parallel to the floor as possible. Lengthen those arms. Shoulders back and down. Don't forget to breathe. And now release. Palms back and do the same thing. Lengthen, tighten, push. Now release. Palms up and bring the arms all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now I'd like you to take your left arm and see if you can get your fingertips. You can put them on the knee if you need to, but if you can, Put them on the floor and stretch out as an extension of the knee and bring that right arm up. You're lowering down, your glutes are still on the floor, and just reach up and look up at that right hand. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Slide back up, inhaling. Exhale and change sides. The right hand is on the right knee or down on the floor if possible. And stretch out. That extension of that right knee, left arm is up, look up. Breathing, abs in tight. Now back up, both arms straight up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower all the way down to the sides. Now I'd like you to put your right fingertips in front and the left behind. Turn, look over the shoulder. That's the simple spinal twist. If you want, you can put your right hand on the left knee, turning more. And if you want more, you can wrap the left arm around the back and hold something on the right side of your body. Breathe. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Simple spinal twist. If you want more, left hand on the right knee, turning more. And you can also wrap that right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front of you. Walk forward if you can. Bending at the hips, but try to keep that back long and flat as best you can. And you may hold it here like we usually do, or walk hand to hand over to the left. Stretching, adding a bit of a twist to the stretch. Go as far to the left as you can. You should never feel pain. And then walk back to the center. You might actually be able to come forward just a little bit more. And then do the same hand to hand, walking over to the right. Go to your limit and hold it. And then walk back to the center. And again, you might be able to come down just a little bit further. Then you may walk your fingertips back, keep those abs in tight throughout, or arms at your ears, slowly coming up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release, look at your legs and do exactly the opposite. Whichever leg was on top, put on the bottom, or in front, put in back. And again, I'm going to pick myself up and rock a bit. You don't have to, you can sit there and breathe. Just working on my upper body strength and the strength in my arms. So now, we're going to continue to do a little bit of stretching. I'd like you to put your right hand on the floor on the right side of your body and bring the left arm straight up. Your torso is nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slide out to the side. If you can't go very far, just go to your limit and hold it. If you want, you can bend that elbow. Just keep both glutes on the floor, reaching straight up. Lengthen, stay high on the shoulder. Breathe. And if you want, you can bring that arm as an extension of the torso or the spine. And look up if you can. Keep the shoulder in the same plane and your arm in the same plane as your torso. as best you can. Hopefully you feel a nice stretch up the left side of your torso. Don't forget to breathe, abs in tight. Then back up and change sides. Lower the left arm down, bring the right arm. Fingertips or palms are on the floor, and if you can, slide out to the side. Go to your limit. Reach up with that right arm or the upper arm. You can bend the elbow if you want. You don't have to. Keep both glutes on the floor. Reach, abs in tight breathing. And if you want, you can bring that arm as an extension of the spine. Feeling the stretch, staying in the same plane as best you can. Feel that stretch up the right side of your torso. Breathe. Then back up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Now bring the arms back behind you. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. I'll turn to the side. You don't have to, just stay where you are. But turn to the side and open that chest. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale and arch back a bit if you can. You don't have to. You can just hold it there with the chest open. And then come back up. And if you can, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Lengthen the spine. Bring those arms up high if you can, abs in tight. Breathing. Then slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, lower the arms and just relax the hands on the knees. I'll turn back to the side, or to the front, pardon me. Hopefully you got a little different stretch there. Now we're going to do another spinal twist. So right fingertips in front, left behind. Turn, look over the shoulder in that simple spinal twist. If you choose to do more, right hand on the left knee. And if you choose, wrap that right arm around and hold something on the left side of your body. Breathe. Turn to the front, inhale. Exhale and release. Check the posture, inhale. Exhale, left fingertips in front, right behind. Turn, look over that shoulder. Simple spinal twist. Hold it here, or left hand on the right knee, turning more. And if you want, right arm back behind, holding something on the left side. Focus on your posture and your breathing. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale as you release. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, both sets of fingertips on the floor in front. Lengthen the spine, bend at the hips, and again, walk forward. Go to your limit and hold it. Keep those abs in nice and tight. And you may hold it here again, or hand to hand, walk over to the left, giving yourself a bit of a twist as well. Go to your limit, hold it there, breathing just briefly. Then walk back to the center front. Again, you might be able to come a little bit further forward. And then do the same on the right side of your body. Hand to hand, over to the side. Go to your limit. Hold it, abs in tight, breathing. Then hand to hand back to the center. Now either walk your fingertips back up or arms at your ears, slowly coming up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, release those legs. Hug those knees into your chest with your arms. If that was difficult to keep your legs in that position for that period of time, I certainly hope you took them out, stretched them, and then put them back, hopefully. Now come to the resting position. Calves are parallel to the floor and to each other. And you may hold it here breathing, or straighten the legs up. And you may hold it here breathing, or bring the hands to the calves or the ankles. And you may hold it here breathing, or open those legs. And you may hold it here breathing, or release the hold with the hands. Point the toes, flex the feet. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point and flex. Relax the feet, bring the legs in, inhaling. Exhale, resting position. Now you may continue to hold it here breathing, or again straighten those legs up. And before we do our boat posture, if you want, you can bring the hands to the calves or the ankles and just hold it here, breathing, pointing the toes. I'm going to turn to the side and try to keep that back as long and flat as possible, or as straight. Try to keep the shoulders back and down as best you can. Flex the feet, point the toes, flex the feet, point the toes, flex the feet. Now relax the feet. You may hold it there or come into that full boat posture, arms parallel to the floor and to each other. Point the toes, flex the feet, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point and flex. Relax the feet, resting position, inhaling. Exhale, hug those knees into your chest with your arms, feet on the floor, nice and tall. Breathe, abs in tight. Straighten the legs out. Seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet. Release the hold and relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and ground down one vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring that right leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, circle that foot round and round. Remember, if you need to, you can support your leg with your hands or a towel or a strap. Change direction with that circle, by the way, until you're, in other words, support yourself if you need to until you're strong enough to do it on your own. Then point the toe, flex the feet again. Relax the foot, bend the knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, shoulders are resting down onto the surface below you as best you can. Your hips and knee are basically between your shoulder and your hips. So you're trying to align that leg and not out to the side or in the center. If you want a little more here, you can raise your head up toward the knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold. Hold your ankle, foot, or toes with both hands and open that hip and lower that knee down toward the floor on the right side of your body. Your right knee down on the right side, just opening it up as best you can. Get it as close to the floor as you can. Breathing. Release the hold, inhaling. Exhale and hug that knee back into your chest with your arms, half wind, releasing position, breathing. This posture is great for your hips, but it's also very good for your digestive system. And again, if you want a little more, you can raise your head up toward that knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down. Straighten that leg up, perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot. Place the hands on the back of the right thigh. If you have difficulty keeping the leg straight, you can use a towel or a strap to wrap it around your foot. But if you can keep the leg straight, walk your hands up to the calf or the ankle, but keep the shoulders on the floor. Remember, you can always modify by bending the other knee if you have any kind of back issues and this is uncomfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the torso up toward that straight right leg. Abs are in tight throughout. You're breathing, foot is relaxed. Now point the toe, feel the muscles. Flex the foot, feel those muscles. Lower the torso, inhaling. Exhale, relax the foot, walk your hands back down, bend the knee, and again hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind, releasing position, breathing. Abs are in tight, lower back is against the floor, shoulders are on the floor as best you can. The leg, of course, is relaxed, but those arms are tightly hugging in. And again, if you want a little more, you can raise your head up for the third time to that embryo position. Lower, inhale. Exhale, release the hold, arms at your sides near your hips, palms down. Straighten that leg up, perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight right leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. And if you're not sure what 6 inches is, you can always check by picking your head up, but don't hurt yourself. You want to protect your neck. Point the toes, flex the foot. Relax the foot, lower the foot, inhale. Exhale and slowly bring that left leg up now, perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and circle that foot round and round, modifying if you need to. Change direction with the circles. So good to lubricate our joints, especially as we get older, to protect them. But even when we're young too. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, bend the knee, and hug it into your chest with your arms. Half wind, releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight. If you want, you can raise your head up toward that knee in the embryo position. If you did it on the other side, you should balance your body by doing the same, if at all possible. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold. Turn that knee out to the side. Hold the ankle, the foot, or the toes with both hands and lower that knee down to the side on the left side of your body. Lower that left knee down. Try to keep the shoulders on the floor and that leg as close to the floor as possible, opening that left hip. Breathing. Release the hold, inhaling. Exhale, and again, hug that knee into your chest. Half wind, releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight. Check your posture, make sure you're nicely aligned. The right leg is straight if you're not modifying. And again, if you want, raise that head up toward the knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, straighten that leg up, perpendicular to the floor, hands on the back of the thigh. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, and if you can walk your hands up to the calf or the ankle. Remember, you can use a towel or a strap if you want, and you can modify if you need to. Listen to your body. Try to keep those shoulders on the floor as best you can while your torso's on the floor, while your back's against the wall, the mat actually. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that torso up toward that straight left leg. Your foot is relaxed at this point. Point the toe and feel those muscles. Flex the foot and feel those muscles. Keep those abs in tight throughout, but don't forget to breathe. And then lower the torso, inhaling. Exhale, relax the foot, walk your hands back down, bend that knee and hug it into your chest with your arms. Remember, if you have, now I'm telling you this at the end, I hope you remembered, if you have knee issues, that you don't have to hold the shin, you can hold the back of the thigh. And again, if you did it on the other side, raise your head up toward that knee in the embryo position. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale, release the hold, straighten that leg up, perpendicular to the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight left leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. Point the toe. Flex the foot. Relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring both legs up. Now, if you have any kind of back issues, bend the knees, and I'll show you how to do that. If you have any kind of back issues, bend the knees and then straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Your lower back will be against the floor. And then when we come down, bend the knees, slide the feet on the floor, and straighten the legs. If you don't have any back issues, you're going to keep your legs straight. So I'll keep my legs straight, but if you do need to modify, modify. Again, if you haven't already done so, bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toes, flex the feet. The lower back is against the floor, and the abs are in tight. You're going to walk the ceiling. Legs are straight. Feet are flexed. Slowly walk the ceiling, keeping the lower back against the floor as best you can, and those abs in tight. You'll go slowly so you use your muscles and not momentum, keeping those legs nice and straight and those feet flexed as if you have rods coming out of your heels from your legs. Your feet are that flexed. Come back to the center, point the toes, cross one leg over the other and open wide, and then bring the other leg and cross it in the front and open wide. This is the scissor. So we did the walk, and now we're doing the scissor. Keep those shoulders on the floor, the back on the floor, and go slowly at your own pace, but you want to make sure you're using your muscles and not momentum. Don't forget to breathe. Now come back to the center. Toes are pointed. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. You can just hold your legs up here if you want. If you have difficulty keeping them up straight, you can put your hands on the back of the thighs to hold them. But if you can keep the legs straight, put your hands on the back of the thighs and bring the straight legs towards your torso, but keep your lower back against the floor and your rear end against the floor as best you can. But bring the hands up if you can and the shoulders on the floor. Point those toes, flex those feet. Relax the feet, bring the legs back up, bend the knees, hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight, rolling from side to side, massaging the back against the floor as you do. Again, going slowly so you use those muscles and not momentum. And then come back to the center. We're going to do a bridge now, so release the hold, place the feet hip width apart, knees straight up. And with a bridge, keep your head and neck straight. Don't turn and look to the side. You just have to keep looking upward because you want to protect your neck. Arms at your sides right now, palms up, just relax because you want to press that lower back into the floor, slightly picking up the hips, tightening the glutes, the quads, and the abdominal muscles. Your lower body is very tight, but your upper body is very relaxed. And you're breathing. Those shoulders are just resting down into the surface below you, and your fingers are relaxed. Don't forget to breathe. Now release that hold, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the head and neck straight. Bring those hips up into the air. Bring the arms underneath you and see if you can clasp your fingers together, straightening the arms. If not, you can just push down with the arms and the palms as close together as possible. But try to clasp and straighten. And then arch the back. Bring the shoulders, shoulder blades, and arms as close together as possible. Keep the knees hip width apart as best you can. And bring those hips up into the air. Arching the back, pushing down with the arms, breathing. In this bridge posture. I've tightened my glutes, quads, and abs. I'm not sure if I told you you can do that. You can, but you don't have to. And then release. Open the arms and slowly round down, one vertebra at a time. And as the lower back touches the floor, bring those knees back up into the full wind releasing position. And again, roll from side to side to massage the back against the floor. Breathing, keeping those abs in nice and tight. Come back to the center. And we're going to do a little core work here. And again, straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Your lower back's against the floor as best you can. And the abs are in tight as best you can when your legs are straight. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. If you have lower back issues, bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor. And then when we come back up, do exactly the opposite. Bend the knees and straighten the legs up. I'm going to move up on my mat just a bit. But if you don't have back issues and you really want to work that core and those abs and strengthen that lower back, slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to go all the way down to the floor and take a deep breath as you reach the bottom. Exhale and come right back up. I have my feet relaxed right now, but I want you to do this at your own pace. I just did one with my feet relaxed. Now I'm going to point my toes And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to slowly lower down. And when I do reach the floor, I'm going to take a deep breath in through my nose, filling my lungs. Exhale and slowly come right back up, pushing down with my arms. And then once I get to the top, my lower back's against the floor, abs still in tight. I'm going to flex my feet and come down. You can just keep going up and down, but try to go slowly again so you use your muscles and not momentum, but go at your own pace. You don't have to go at mine. I just like to do mine where I have my feet relaxed, flexed, and toes pointed at different times. And do one final one. I'm going to have my feet flexed for this one. And you're going to have your legs back up at the top. When your legs are perpendicular to the floor, point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, open the legs, and place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward. Keeping that lower back against the floor and the abs in tight. If you can keep the legs straight, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. But keep the pressure on those open legs and those shoulders down on the floor as best you can, keeping the lower back against the floor. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels, keeping that pressure on those open legs. Release the hold. Slowly bring those legs back up perpendicular to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, point the toes, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down, flex the feet. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and slowly lower those feet down to the floor, allowing the knees to open, let gravity pull them down, palms up at your sides, fingers naturally curled up, shoulders resting down to the surface below. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener posture. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So if you want, you can slide the heels down and let the feet just flop out to the sides. And you'll be in that corpse posture, one of the most comfortable positions for most bodies. But if you want a little more, bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Start with the lower back against the floor, abs in, tighten the legs straight up. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Again, remember, if you do have back issues and you brought the legs up, to bend the knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then just exhale and relax in that corpse posture. Continue to breathe on your own, and soon we'll take another deep breath in together. And this time, when we do so, as we exhale, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything in our bodies, including doing the line with our faces and necks. That's bugging our eyes out, sticking our tongues out, opening our mouths wide, and just tightening everything we can. So let's take that deep breath together now. Inhale. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just rest down into the surface. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck.
You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets.
You may want to put something under parts of your body if it feels better, or over parts of your body. Everyone is different, so do what feels best for you. Your eyes are closed. Open your minds. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. Your safe place could be anywhere. It could be a place where you're alone or with your favorite person or people. It could be a place at the beach where you go and the sun is warm. You don't have to worry about UVA rays. The sun is penetrating into your body, warming your muscles, and just warming your joints. As you begin to just sink down into the fine, warm sand below you, hear the waves lulling your mind to relaxation. You could also be in a warm mountain cabin, the snow outside. You're all curled up in your favorite afghan or blanket, right beside a crackling fire. You could be anywhere you wish you were. And if you're not already there, go there now. Breathe. We'll move through your body, consciously releasing the joints and relaxing the muscles. Today, we're going to start with your scalp and your head. Relax the scalp. Imagine a perfect massage at the perfect intensity for you, starting at the forehead and moving through the scalp all the way to the base of the skull. Now focus on the forehead. Smooth the forehead even more. Relax the brow. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the cheeks, nose, and ears. Relax the lips and the tongue. Relax the chin as you release the jaw. Your head now is very relaxed. Let's focus on your neck from the top to the bottom. Relax that neck all the way around. A lot of pressure, stress rest in our necks and our shoulders, as well as our upper backs. Let all that stress and tension float away with each exhalation, never inviting it back. Your neck is relaxed. Your shoulders are beginning to relax even more, releasing the joints, relaxing the deltoid and lateral muscles. Relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps as you move down those arms. Release the elbows. Relax the forearms. Release the wrists. Focus now on the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles, releasing the joints. The hands, arms, shoulders are relaxed. The head and neck are still relaxed. Begin to move down your torso, focusing again on that upper back and shoulder, releasing all the stress and tension, relaxing the muscles. Relaxing the spinal column from the base of the skull, through the neck, and between the shoulder blades, moving down the body. Focus now on the chest. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Relax the sternum area. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas. remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spinal column. Now relax the lower back and spinal area. A lot of stress and tension rest in the lower back with pain. Let that pain flow away. Everything's functioning well. Lower back feels good. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Torso is relaxed. Focus now on the hips as you move down toward the legs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes, allowing those glutes to sink deep into the surface below, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you move down the legs, relax the quadriceps and thighs. Release the joints in your knees. Relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the calves. Relax the shins. Release the joints in your ankles. Relax the feet, allowing the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you as you relax the muscles and release the joints of your feet. The legs, feet, and hips are relaxed. The torso is relaxed. The shoulders, arms, and hands are relaxed. The neck and head are relaxed. You're in your safe place. Your mind is open, thinking healthy, happy. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. And now from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it's time to go. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees, hug them into your chest. Raise the head up toward the lower the head, inhale. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half looks or full looks, nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhale. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when you started, and I hope you got what you needed. And I will stop the recording as you unmute yourselves. Thanks so much for being here, everyone. Namaste.